What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Become the change you seek in the world. Become the change you seek in the world. Become the change you seek in your family. Break all of those generational curses. Break it all, right? If you have generational curses of being broke, generational curses of bad health, right? Disease, all that shit, you can break it. It's up to you, right? People have this mentality that, oh, this is just how our family is. This is in our blood. This is just what we do. No, anything that took place before has nothing to do with you, right? You have the ability to alter your entire DNA, to change your entire bloodline, and to elevate it to new heights. You know what I mean? Just because your past family members, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, just because they weren't wealthy doesn't mean you have to go down that path of being not abundant. You know what I mean? You have the ability to change that, right? Become the change you seek in your family. You see a certain thing that you want to change in your family, become it, right? You see that you want to change the health of your family and change the trajectory of, disease and illness and shit like that, because that runs in your bloodline, which in all reality it doesn't, because it can be altered with changing your habits. Become that change. Become a healthy individual. That's what I'm doing. There's so many people in my family, grandparents, great-grandparents that passed away, of sickness and stuff like that because of their habits. Smoking cigarettes, eating unhealthy, eating that soul food, that fried food, the fast food, the processed food. So I make it a necessity to change my diet. I make it a necessity to, better my health, to work out, to take care of myself, right? So I could make them proud, and so I could change, the habits of myself and the future generations of my family. My kids never have to worry about or go through the things that, my past family members had to go through because of me, right? Because I'm making that change. I never have to deal with those illnesses or, those things that my grandparents or my great-grandparents had to deal with, or my ancestors, because of me, because I'm making the necessary changes in order to change my habits. I'm changing my habits. I'm becoming that change. I want to change the health, and I want to elevate the health to new heights. I'm becoming healthy, right? Just because they were broke doesn't mean I have to be broke, because I'm not broke. I'm abundant, I'm wealthy, and I'm manifesting more wealth and abundance into my life because I'm making that change and I'm becoming that change. Anything you want to change in this world, anything you want to change in your life, become the change. You want to make the world a better place? You want to influence and impact more people? You think there should be more role models out there that help people and help the younger generation to elevate so in their finances, in their health, in their mental? Become that. Start making content. Start doing different things that are in alignment with that, so you can help those people and become that change. If you see people not doing the things that you want changed in the world, become that change and do it yourself. If you want something done, sometimes you got to just go do it yourself. I see a lot of people in the younger generation, especially people older than me, that are lost. They don't know what their purpose is. They don't have guidance. They don't have a role model to talk to them the same way I'm talking to you, to give you that confidence, to motivate you, to elevate you, to change your perspective and your way of thinking. They don't have people like that. So I'm here to tell you, become that change. I'm becoming the change that I seek in the world. I'm becoming the change I seek in my family, right? The future generations of my family will be healthy. They will be wealthy. They will be happy, and they will be prosperous because of me. Because I made those changes to my habits. I'm not going down the same path my ancestors did. My ancestors, my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, they sacrificed so much for me to be here. But right now, with the information that we have, the technology that we have, there are so many ways to elevate your lifestyle, so you don't have to go through the same shit your parents had to go through, right? I love my parents. Salute to my parents. Best parents ever. Right? Got the greatest mom on the planet. Got the greatest father on the fucking planet. Right? They lived their life the way they wanted to live based on what they knew. So I don't judge them in any way, shape, or form. But now it's time for me to level up. I wasn't put on this earth to go backwards and do what they did. I was put on this earth to learn from their mistakes and to elevate on their good habits and to learn from their bad and make those my strengths. You know what I mean? So become the change you seek in the world. You want to see something change in the world, you become that. You make that change. You change it on your own. And then you'll attract like-minded individuals that will also help you to make that impact. You know what I mean? You see, the younger generation is lost. They don't know their purpose in life. There are so many different ways you can go out there and help the youth, especially with content. Content reaches millions and billions of people. Make content to help the youth. Make content to help younger individuals, even individuals that are the same age as you, that don't know what they want to do in life, that are lost, that don't have confidence, that can't do this, that can't do that. There are so many different things that people want to learn how to do, and there's so many ways to get it done so you can help them to attain that. You know what I mean? So, like I'm saying, become the change you seek in the world. Break the generational curses. You know what I mean? Just because your family members dealt with that doesn't mean you have to. Just because they were unhealthy doesn't mean you have to continue on their bad habits and continue on that cycle. It doesn't run in your bloodline. Get that out of your mentality, because when you affirm that, okay, cool, when you accept and affirm, okay, cool, this runs in my bloodline, so I'm gonna get it too, you're gonna get it. But then when you don't accept it, when you don't accept that limitation and say, nah, they did that, but what were their habits? What were they consuming? What were they doing? What was their lifestyle? Okay, cool, they were drinking this, they were smoking this, they were eating this. So I'm gonna make sure I'm not doing those things so I can change the trajectory of my entire life. And so my kids don't have to deal with that, because it doesn't run in your bloodline. It's just that they all had the same bad habits, so it's up to you to change it. Become that change. Whatever it is that you want to change in your family, in life, in the world, whatever it may be, become the change, and then you'll make the impact yourself. You want to impact the youth? You want the youth to be impacted by a role model? You want women to be impacted by a female role model? You want to show them what it is to become your best? You want to show them what it is to become successful? You become that. And then you can take them along the journey with you, and you can also show them how to get it done. You can also teach them how to do it so they can have the right type of guidance to make it happen for themselves. Because there's nothing that's impossible in this world. Nothing is impossible. Attaining the life that you want, that you dream of, is not impossible. It's possible. Take the word impossible out of your vocabulary. It doesn't exist, right? The reason why people say certain things are impossible to attain is because they put limitations in their own mind based on conditioning from their family, from their ancestors. Break those generational curses and become the change you seek in the world. And then your life will change, your life will elevate, and so will your children, so will your grandchildren, so will your great-grandchildren, and they'll be able to think like, damn, thank you to my great-grandfather, thank you to my father, because if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have the lifestyle that I have. I wouldn't be healthy, I wouldn't be happy, I wouldn't be prosperous, I wouldn't have this house, I wouldn't have this food on my plate. Absolutely, thank God, right? Because if it wasn't for God, none of this is possible. But also, you had to put the work in. You had to go out there and make it happen. I'm making it happen for my future kids that don't even exist yet. So when they live a happy, healthy, and prosperous life, they know because of daddies, because of mommy, they made it happen. You know what I mean? Go out there, do what you need to do, become the change you seek in the world, and break those fucking generational curses and make it happen. Because it's up to you, and only you. Only you can do it, right? God put you on this earth for a reason, and it's to live a bigger and better reality than the people that came before you. Go out there and make it fucking happen. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow your boy on IG at MattRodriguez_18. Follow Limitless Visions on IG. Follow your boy on TikTok. I got clips coming in the next week. Let's get it popping. Let's make it happen. I love y'all, and I'm out.